one last fight right, and we can go home.
Don't you wish you could help?
Ha! I don't think he needs it.
I don't care if you have to burn the heavens down to their foundations. Kill Diablo for what he's done today.
Gods, we can't all be warriors. Someone needs to sell the equipment.
You know things you could not possibly know. Before I face Diablo, you must tell me who you truly are.
Must I? Do you think my elderly wisdom will help you face Diablo?
It may. Ashes can make a bonfire from kindling if an ember hides within.
Ha! If disrespect for your elders was a weapon, I would be mortally wounded. At any rate, when you defeat Diablo, don't laze about. We have other lands to explore, you and I. Dirge's jewel is still out there somewhere. I know what I fear. For long years, I feared the jewel of Dirge's would fall into the wrong hands. That its evil would be unleashed upon our world. But in the sight of all this destruction, I can hardly look or even think upon a jewel, even one as terrible as Dirge's. You must save us.
I bear a gift for you, Linden.
Is that so?
It is enough gold to let you make amends with the Merchants Guild and free your brother. I will accompany you to Kingsport when my duties are met.
I don't really deserve this.
You have helped me do the will of the gods. You deserve nothing less than peace.
You really are a holy man, aren't you?
So they say.
I spoke with Ethereal, and he helped me translate the document. It was written by an angel who saw promise in humanity. He began to teach a group of young women who had killed the demons their masters summoned.
Those young women, they were you and your sisters.
None other. The prophet I have followed for so many years. He was an angel.
That is why you knew Tyrael.
Yes. But I do not know whether the prophet was the dying angel I met or not. The writings say that he worked in absolute secrecy. Ethereal knew nothing of them.
Then you must find a new path through the world without him.
You are right. And I hope that path will still be with you, my friend.
I have watched you for some time now, and I would have you know that I am impressed.
Well, you've slain a fair number of foes yourself.
Your prowess is undeniable, but I meant you are a strong man who stands for what is right.
That is odd, coming from a criminal.
I could be wrong on the details, like who owns this jewel or that coin. It does not mean I am wrong when it counts.
Angel spirit is free. It is not far now. I only hope we are not too late. I can feel Diablo's corruption closing around the light of heaven. My injuries are too severe.
The enslaved nightmares stand as testament that there will never be peace between men and demons. Sorcerers who attempt to master the dark arts and summon demons with their black spells are all damned to become skeletal nightmares, bound to the very power they tried to bend to their will. The Anger's Council is no better than the primevals themselves. We are just pawns in their cruel games, and now you help the worst of them all.
I remember angels striving to destroy all their lands. We thought ourselves the masters of all creation. Our arrogance were our downfall. Spirit is free. This corruption will no longer hold your spirit, angels.
spirit.
I don't have enough spirit. Not enough spirit. I must wait to use that ability.
That is what I have trained for.
I need spirit.
The strength fails.
Look at the destruction Diablo has wrought. If we do not stop him, this is the future of all creation.
Strike through me! enough spirit.
Gods hate me.
Your claws are revealed! Not enough spirit.
Though I forsook my home, to see it again like this, any joy I might have had, placed with sorrow. Onwards, we must make it to the summit. Ready yet.
I don't have enough spirit.
Darius was alarmed when he realized that the Nephilim had the potential to surpass both angels and demons in power. He wished to limit their abilities, but Lilith demanded that they become her army. Their escalating conflict led to Sanctuary's discovery by the Demon Lords and the Angiris Council.
Is not yet resigned beneath the endless tide. Your claws are revealed.
I need to go back.
you for everything.
Got some new items for the man who saved the keep. Take a look.
I see you did not heed my warning. Or perhaps you think yourself strong enough to face me.
I know I am. Imperius, stop this madness. Diablo is the enemy here, not the Nephilim.
Tyrael, I will deal with you soon enough. I will... What is this? No! Diablo has reached the arch!
No. Diablo has begun extinguishing the Crystal Arch. That's why the angels have fallen. If its light should go out forever, we must defeat Diablo before that happens.
And we are the only ones left to do it. Perhaps the loss of your wings was a blessing.
Diablo's vile corruption bars our path. Stand back. Eldruin's light shall clear the way. The gate has been opened, Nephilim. This last trial is yours alone.
I have not often fought with another, but you have been a great ally, Tyrael.
It was an honor, but this is the moment you were made for. This is the hour of mankind's victory.
Trapped! You must keep going!
Have enough spirit. must wait to use that ability. I need spirit.
Not yet done. You cannot defeat your own terror. No! This wretched light must be eradicated! All that you have known, all that you have ever loved, shall die along with you, Nephilim. Well, it was all worth it. Everything. The cuts, the bruises, having to break bread with that Templar. A jest. You are like family to me now. I owe you the world, my friend. But now I better shut up before I make myself sick. That was astounding! What you did back there! You're the greatest hero in history. Everyone in Kingsport will know your name if I have my way. They'll sing it for the rest of time. Hell, I will sing right now if you want me to. I can't believe you really did it.
Are those tears in your eyes, Lyndon?
No. It's raining.
It does not rain here.
Well, it does now.
Victory at last! There was never a doubt in my mind, friend. You are a true champion. And so the Lord of Terror falls. May all the souls ravaged by his evil rest in peace. It's finally over. Many brave souls died in this war. Thanks to us, they did not perish in vain.
Aha! I knew you'd need my help.
You truly are the one the prophet promised. You are everything that all the angels and all of humanity could have hoped for. And, well, you're awfully nice too. I cannot believe it all came to pass, just as the prophet wished. I left everything I knew behind to fight with you. It was the best choice I have ever made.
Let us seek honor together, my friend.
I welcome the chance to travel with you.
The day is won. Diablo is vanquished, and all evil with him.
Evil is not so easily vanquished.
Time will tell.
In the end, it was a mortal heart that saved 2 worlds from ruin and cast down the prying evil forever. A new day breaks for both angels and men. For mankind's greatest champion, the Nephilim, rose to confront the darkness that we, in our pride, would not face. My brethren, I will take my place among you once again. But this time, as a mortal. Since justice has been met this day, I will now stand as wisdom. On behalf of those who risked all to save us. Forevermore, we shall stand together, angels and men, in the light of this glorious new dawn. Diablo was defeated. For a time it seemed we would know peace. But it was not to be. For Diablo's essence lingers in the Black Soul Stone. I cannot destroy the stone, nor allow its evil to remain within the heavens. And so it must be hidden, even from the angels. I pray that it will be enough. You have done well, Horadrim. Your service here is finished. And you should all run. Malthael. Why? The Nephilim will stop you.
No one can stop death.
I have heard stories of angels descending upon the city of Westmarch, slaughtering man, woman, and child. But to what end? The city's defenders were powerless to stop them. But now, I have come, and I will protect all who can be saved.
The Nephilim! Tyrael sent me to find you. Malthael has taken the Black Soul Stone. You must come with me.
People are dying down there. I will not abandon them.
But you and Tyrael need to form a plan. We must find Malthael.
I will meet Tyrael in Westmarch. Go!
It will be done. I swear it.
We're going to die!
God, no!
I watched in horror as the guard was struck by the maiden's magic. I heard the sound of his screams until his flesh dissolved to nothing, and only his armor-clad skeleton remained, his jaw unhinged. Blue mist swirled around his bones, coalescing into new flesh. When at last I cut him down, the phantasmal flesh exploded, leaving only a pile of armor behind.
The gate!
gates?
Those gates are bound by a spell I cannot break.
I will have to find another way to see stop this.
Where this Reaper wields a dangerous sword, its shield, with its rows of razor-sharp spikes, poses the greater threat. With a single thrust, it can open a man from waist to throat. That shield was not made for protection. It was made to cripple, maim, and kill.
Not enough spirit.
Don't go out into the streets! It's the end of the world. So many have been killed and the Reapers are everywhere.
Are there any survivors?
General Torian was defending a group of refugees at the old Zakaroon Cathedral, but they're likely all dead by now.
Wait, you're the monk who saved Bastion's Keep. You'll save us too, won't you?
I promise.
What?
Just as the stench from
Get it before it's gone. What is it?
Keep moving. I think we lost her. No, no!
Those with demon blood must die.
There are no demons here. Only innocents.
Shadow touched me, and darkness spread across my vision until all I could see was blackness. It gave way to a pale light that sapped my strength. It seemed so easy. Instead, I drew upon the last of my will and fought back. Color flooded back into my sight. The shadow was right before me, and I drove my spear through it. The Revenant Shield Guards were once the personal guard of King Justinian IV. Appointed to the position for bravery and skill at arms, they accompanied the king at all times, resplendent in their ornate armor, wrought by the finest craftsmen in Westmarch. But most spectacular were their shields, which they unerringly employed in the protection of their king.
Repel these vile reapers!
Ah, we found you.
Tyrael, why is Malthael so intent on the city's destruction?
Because he feeds on death. Every time his reapers kill, he grows stronger. And with the prime evil gone, Malthael believes this is the perfect time to end the eternal conflict.
Humanity has nothing to do with that war.
Though we are descended from angels and demons, Malthael sees only the demonic within us.
The church! All the refugees are inside! Follow me! Atrat's Bay! This is worse than I feared!
What is that?
A death maiden! Stop her!
Your soul will be mine.
Any other archer would have fled as I charged, but this one stood its ground, staring down the arrow's shaft through lifeless, empty eye sockets. Even as I swung my blade to take off its head, the thing loosed another shot. How can you fight an enemy that has no fear, nor thought for its own self-preservation?
I must wait to use that ability.
A vicious strike!
All this must end. Where is Malthael?
I know only that he is not in Westmarch. He could have taken the Black Soul Stone anywhere in creation.
Is there a way to find out why he took it?
There may be. A sliver broke off when Malthael took the Soul Stone. Perhaps by studying that sliver, I can learn his plans.
I will leave that to you while I save this city.
Malthael, my brother. He was wisdom, leader of our council, first among angels. And now, he has become this.
Gods rarely change their nature. How could this be?
After the destruction of the World Stone, Malthael's mood darkened, and he left the heavens frequently. Then he disappeared completely. He must have developed a connection. No, an obsession with human souls.
Death is but a step in the cycle of reincarnation, not an end. What can you learn from studying this sliver?
The sliver is still connected to the Soul Stone. As the stone changes, the sliver will change too. Therefore, I can observe what Malthael is doing to the stone, and if we're lucky, even discover his plan.
Why have the Horadrim returned?
Tyrael rebuilt the Order to help him take the Soul Stone from heaven, and to protect mankind. After all, you can't be everywhere at once, no matter how powerful you are.
What was the Death Maiden trying to do in the cathedral?
She was creating an orb that turns the living into Malthael's death creatures. A single orb can transform hundreds of innocent people every hour, and my men report 2 more of them out in the city.
Soul Crucibles. With 2 of them, Malthael has an endless supply of soldiers.
Until I destroy them. Malthael's Reapers are people whose souls were taken by the Crucibles?
Sadly, yes.
And the Death Maidens?
Their story is as tragic as Malthael's. Once the vanguard of his wisdom angels, they followed him down the path to darkness.
We stayed to fight, Robert and me. But he fell. And when they started to tear into him, I panicked. I ran.
I am sure that's what he would have wanted.
At long last, a hero comes to save us. That won't bring my wife back, though, will it?
My library isn't far from here. I was closing everything up for the day when I heard the fighting in the streets. I barred the doors and then squeezed through the back window to escape. But I'll have to come up with something more exciting when I write my official account, won't I?
Westmarch originally grew from the efforts of the great General Rakis to spread his religion beyond the realms of the East. Seized by the superstitions of the Zakarum faith, he drove his paladins relentlessly across the barbaric western lands, subduing the uncivilized tribes he found there. Ultimately, he became king of them all.
You've heard the legend of the Tomb of Rakis, haven't you? Its location has never been found. Most scholars think it's underneath Westmarch, but I suspect it's somewhere outside the city. Ruckus was a clever man, after all.
Is there anything on your mind, Hedrick?
I was wondering what you thought of Westmarch, Irena.
It is a fascinating city. So grey and dark, yet there is old magic running through parts of it. Magic from the east.
What's that noise?
I know who is responsible for this. It's the poor. They've summoned these monstrosities to take Westmarch for themselves.
I can't believe we're still alive, and it's all thanks to you. I thought we would die in that foul-smelling place.
You ask who's to blame for this doom? All of Westmarch, reveling in sin, worshipping petty idols. The Zakarum are gone, and the Order of Malthael now rises. Praise Malthael, and your souls may yet be saved. He spares only the faithful. Donate to the Order and prove your conviction.
I must try this somewhere else.
Did you know there were once 2 moons? Lyria is the one that is no more. I think it's time I told you the whole story of Zai and his master, the god of desire, Durgist.
The whole story? That would be a welcome change.
Durgist's jewel has appeared again, and the time for secrets is over.
Then tell me if you are a god.
There was a great gem market here in Westmarch. I spent many a carefree day browsing the aisles. To think that I will never again see all those happy little stalls, those rows of jewels, and those gem cutters.
Cormac, are you troubled?
For too long have I lived with the knowledge that my order tortures its initiates and twists their minds. I need to know how high this evil reaches. If my whole order is corrupt, what does it mean to be a Templar? What am I?
You are a good man who dedicated his life to a cause you believed was good as well.
But it wasn't, was it? The guilty will answer for their transgressions. I swear it.
Well, the world's under attack and people are dying everywhere. It must be time for us to go on another adventure, right?
Did you grab the jewelry at least?
Harold, those monsters were about to kill us.
Well, I would rather be dead than poor.
To be honest, I can't believe I'm still in business.
Thanks for taking a look.
All right, buy something, will you? This stuff's heavy.
Is anyone out there? Anyone?
Someone came for me. After all this time.
My friend Hedrig heard you.
Bloody miracle! Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I owe you both.
You owe me nothing. Follow me. It's safe up there now.
Remember that noise I heard? It was that lad you rescued.
I'm Bryson. I came here to see your friend.
And now he won't go away.
You saved his life. You must be grateful.
I am. In fact, I'm going to repay Hedrig by helping him.
And I told you to stay away from my forge.
I grew up over by the docks. Not the good part of town, but it's what my parents could afford. They died when the plague swept through a few years ago, within hours of each other, like they had to stay together. I used to hate them for leaving me, but now, it's a relief they didn't have to see all this happen.
Why would the angels do this to us?
What are you saying? This is obviously a demon's work.
After years of my pleading, the Angiris Council has finally agreed to send me in search of Malthael. I will not fail in this, as my master's presence is sorely needed in the high heavens. Owing to Malthael's growing fascination with the humans, Tyrael has suggested I begin my search on Sanctuary.